Yo, what's up guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome to Straight Pipe Chevy. I am your host, Craig Hustle. That is not my real name, that is just my internet alias. This is my 1996 Chevrolet Silverado K1500 extended cab short bed step style with a 5.7 liter small block Chevy Vortec 350 V8. That stock had 250 horsepower, now has about somewhere between 280 horsepower. So this channel is going to be completely dedicated to this truck, building it up from from stock to not stock. So I've owned this truck for about almost 4 months now, 4 or 5 months, something close to that. And when I first got this truck, nothing on the interior worked, light wise, radio, no headlights, tail lights, turn signals, nothing worked on this truck, period. The only thing that did work was it ran, it drove, and the instrument cluster, all the mechanisms worked inside of it. The lights barely worked on it, but you know, over time I ended up taking the fuse box out that is in the dash. I took a wire brush to it, cleaned off all the corrosion, and put new fuses in and got everything on the interior working besides the blower motor, still working on that. Got my cargo light, and I went to the junkyard and got all the big fuses that go underneath of the hood and replaced, I think I replaced 2 of these, and I swapped a bunch of them around. A lot of them were just like twisted up, so only thing you have to do is follow this guide right here on the back of the fuse box and you will find out how everything goes. Now a couple of these resistors and relays and some of the fuses are bad, so I still need to replace some of those, but I replaced the 50 and got all my headlights, turn signals, and tail lights working, even my reverse light. So everything, almost everything, works on this truck light wise. The only thing that doesn't work yet is I got on the switch panel for the heater and AC and all that stuff, none of the lights work on that. And I have 2 lights that go for the dome light. The one in the middle works, but the 2 on the ends, I don't know if they work yet because I still have to plug in light bulbs for them. But yeah, that's what I'm down to. I still gotta fix my blower motor so that way I can have heat, because down here in southeastern coastal Virginia, it gets cold. Like it's pretty cold right now. So anyway, I got this truck from Maryland for $500. Paid the guy $200 to bring it to me, so $700. And here she is. So I have done a lot to the truck. It's crazy. I've owned a car, a 91 Honda Accord CB7, for 7 years, and I've only owned this truck for about 4 or 5 months now, and I have done more to this truck than I have done to any of my cars that I've owned for longer. So I guess we're going to start with the basics. I can't really show you guys the interior because my doors are locked up, and I don't have the keys. They're actually in my mom's car and she's at work, along with the battery. So actually I can show you guys because I have the back window. By the way, if you guys have any 88 to 98 Chevy Silverado, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because that's what this channel is going to be dedicated to, is my 96 Chevy Silverado. I also have another YouTube channel. It's called German Muscle. You guys probably can't see that, but it's called German Muscle, and I have videos of my truck from the day that I got it all the way up until present day, and everything that I've fixed in it is on that YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check it out, you can. GERMANMUSCLE on YouTube. I'm almost to 2,000 subscribers there, and I want to try to dedicate that channel back to my E38 BMW and dedicate this one to this truck. So let's have a peek inside, shall we? Do you really own an 88 to 98 Chevy Silverado if the window isn't broke? I don't think you do. Okay, so on the interior, we have painted everything black. All right, everything's painted black. The headliner got taken out because it was sagging. I had to replace the felt on it, and yeah, so everything in here is black besides the seat belts and the seats and the dash. So some parts of the dash are painted. By the way, your boy just went out and bought a new radio and speakers for the truck from Walmart for $30. Okay, so this is everything that I have done to this truck since I've owned it. So you guys saw the interior. I took all the plastics out, cleaned them up really good because it was completely covered in mold and pop juice and all kinds of other nasty crap. and I cleaned it up really good, scuffed them up, and painted them. I got all the lights working on the dash, got all the headlights, tail lights, turn signals, reverse lights, cab lights, everything's working. Next thing I did was I took the wheels off and I sanded down the brake caliper, and then I primered them and then painted them chrome. So as you can tell, we got some chrome brake calipers and they look aesthetically pleasing. So then I got some citrus strip, sprayed it on my wheels, got all the clear coat off of them, and I ended up sanding down this wheel all the way, so that way you don't have that zip, zip, zip feeling when you take your fingernail to it. Yeah, there's a lot of spider webs and leaves trapped in here. I haven't driven this truck in a while, and I polished them with Mother's Mag and aluminum polish, and now they shine up to a mirror, especially the plastic. I actually still need to finish sanding down the wheels. This is what I'm talking about. That right there is the machine edge cut when they made these wheels, and when you sand it down, you have nothing. This is just lightly polished with Mother's. This is just a rag. I haven't used any type of drill or any type of attachments. This is just hand buffed. And then you got this, and it'll be a lot shinier. So I know you guys seen the dryer vent. You guys are probably thinking, what the heck is that? Why do you got that there? Some of you guys may actually know what that is for. So let's talk about it. This truck has a true aftermarket cold air intake. I actually bought one. I rode a bicycle on the shoulder of the highway, got a summons to appear in court, went to court for it and everything. Now I got a $142 ticket to pay. And yeah, I rode all the way to this dude's house to get a aftermarket cold air intake, and I put it on. It didn't work properly, so I took it off, put this hose on, and this hose goes from there through here all the way out to the front to a cone. Now I was going to run it through the fender, pull it out, bring it through here, and put it in a grill. The cone was too big, the grill wouldn't bolt back on, and you ain't pulling this hose through that hole. I don't care who you are. Without ripping it, no. So this is going to stay like this for, you know, in the meantime. It is wired back, so that way it's not going to touch my headers, and everything's good. All right, so I painted my alternator blue because horsepower. I try to clean up all my engines and engine bays as much as I can, because I cannot stand a dirty engine bay. And I painted my valve covers. I painted this piece right here chrome. I painted the filler neck, or the gooseneck, whatever you want to call it, for the coolant. Painted it chrome. Took the throttle body off, cleaned it, painted it chrome. And there's a few other pieces, like this entire block piece back here that holds the ignition wire, whatever you call it. Painted that chrome as well. Took this off, painted it chrome. I sanded everything down. I did everything proper. I tried to do this side, but you can't take the valve cover off without removing the AC, because it hits right here. And yeah, that's why that's still on. I put aftermarket chrome shorty headers on from like an 80s square body Chevy, and they fit properly. I took the headlights out, took them apart, painted the housings, put everything back together. This also has LEDs on this side, not the high beams. And I actually have brand new reflectors and turn signals coming. I'm going to be doing the reflector to turn signal mod. So if you guys subscribe to the channel, you guys will see that pretty soon. So because I have headers on this truck, I also have a modified exhaust. So now usually on these trucks, when you have all stock stuff, the header would be right here, and then there would be a pipe that goes down, and it goes behind the engine and in front of the transmission, comes all the way out to this side, meets up with this pipe, and they go straight all the way back into a muffler, and they go up and over the rear end, and then the pipe comes out here to a single pipe to the tailpipe. Well, now this side over here is completely stock. I just bolted the header up to the stock exhaust pipe that was already there and ran it all the way out here. It's sitting about right here, and I cut the pipes that were for the driver's side off of the piece that clamps both passenger and driver's side exhaust together, and I put an adapter piece on it, clamped them together, and then relocated it to the driver's side. My plan is to run the pipes all the way to right here and put a 45-degree tip that comes out to like right here. So it's gonna be just like this. It's gonna be sick. I just had the pipes, they're about right here on both sides. I need to extend them out and then pay the $80 for the exhaust tips, unless I can find some on Marketplace for cheaper, and then I'll go that route. So that's just a little bit of the stuff that I've done to this truck already. Not nearly half of everything that I've done to it. So if you guys want to know what I have planned for this truck in the future, power upgrade wise, LS swap, 6-speed manual transmission, you know, who knows what it could be. go ahead and drop me a subscribe, like the video, comment on the video. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's dark out. I should probably reshoot this video in the morning when it's daylight, but you know, we gotta get at least one video up. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big old fat thumbs up. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you guys have any 88 to 98 Chevy Silverados, subscribe to the channel, because there is a lot of stuff that I have planned for this truck in the future. A lot of mods, a lot of awesome stuff, and I'm going to start telling you guys all the common problems with this truck. Don't forget to head over to my main YouTube channel, German Muscle, GermanMuscle, if you guys want to see all the videos about this truck. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
If you're not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, I want you to share this video. Jesus said, go preach the gospel to all creation. Souls are going to go to hell if we don't spread the gospel. You sharing this video can literally get the gospel to somebody and save their soul from eternal damnation. The Bible says that if you believe in your heart and confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, you will be saved. So right now, I offer to you the free gift of salvation. Believe in your heart and pray this prayer out loud right now with me if you want salvation. Say, dear Lord Jesus, please forgive me for my sins. I believe that you died for me on the cross and rose from the dead 3 days later. If you prayed that prayer, comment saved. Use this sound. Make your own video. Make the gospel go viral.